Hello, and welcome to another episode of Storytime with Stuart. My name is Stuart. Today's book is called You Can't Take an Elephant on Holiday, and it's by Patricia Cleveland-Peck and David Tazzyman. Shall we begin? You can't take an elephant on holiday. He'd spoil your fun and get in the way. You'd see him shove to the front of the queue, eat all the ice cream, and leave none for you. A cheetah in charge of a camper van is something they really ought to ban. Speed is a thing she simply adores, but the rules of the road she always ignores. If an ostrich wants some sun and fresh air, don't let her near an old deck chair. She'll put it up badly and make it collapse, so it's most unlikely she'll get to relax. Don't lend your surfboard to an orangutan. She can, in fact, do most things you can, so it won't take her long to get the knack, and you probably won't get your surfboard back. A rhino on a campsite would cause a to-do. He'd put all the tents up completely askew. He'd get in a mood, he'd get in a rage, and charge round the campsite on a rampage. Meerkats are such an unruly mob. Playing mini-golf with them is it's quite a job. With a clutter of putters and balls whizzing past, if you ever opt in, you'll opt out pretty fast. Don't let an armadillo give you a hand when you're building a castle made of sand. She'll dig right down and burrow deep, and your castle will end up in a heap. And it's best to hide from an albatross when trying to eat your candy floss. She can't resist anything sticky and sweet, so if you spot her, take to your feet. A bison on a pedalo, a very weird sight. He'd happily pedal with all his might, but should he drift into the main shipping lane, he'd soon realise that his jaunt was insane. Paddling in a pool with piranha fish would be a crazy thing to wish. With razor-sharp teeth just made to bite, they're sure to give you a nasty fright. A lion as a tour guide just wouldn't work. He'd drive all the passengers quite berserk. And if he gave them a welcoming roar, they'd all get up and stampede for the door. We just want to have fun, the animals say, but we always seem to get in the way. Well, who needs a paddling pool or a deck chair when you can enjoy all the fun of the fair? The end. That was You Can't Take an Elephant on Holiday by Patricia Cleveland-Peck and David Tazzyman. That was quite a good one. I think there's a few more in the series. You can't take an elephant on the bus. You can't let an elephant drive a digger. You can't call an elephant in an emergency. I mean, I really enjoyed that one, so I'm going to try and get my hands on the other books in the series. But if you enjoyed that Storytime with Stuart, or you enjoy any of the other episodes of Storytime with Stuart, please do like, comment, share and subscribe to the YouTube channel so that we can get Storytime with Stuart out there to kids and adults who love good stories such as this one read by me. But I will see you next time on Storytime with Stuart. Bye for now. Cheers.